We do have new details on a shooting involving an officer from last week in Lebanon.
We now have that body camera video. We're told officers were called to a neighborhood about a dispute between neighbors. When officers got to the scene of that home on Beard Avenue, they found a man in the front yard, and they say he refused to show his hands and started moving towards a woman.
Officers say he pulled out a gun and started shooting at the victim and killed her. Police returned fire. The suspect was airlifted to a Nashville hospital. No officers were hurt. Again, this is the body cam footage. First time we're seeing it. The TBI will continue to investigate. That is the moment. Of course, we stopped the video right before you see more action. We're going to take a break. We'll be back.
Hours after a woman was shot and killed in her Lebanon neighborhood, neighbors are in shock. Good evening, I'm Emily Luxon. Moments after the woman was shot, officers shot at the man who killed her. News Channel 5's Olivia Michael spoke with those who knew the victim, and they say the community will never be the same without her.
It was a sundown tradition.
Yes, we would be on the porch, just talking, just having a good time, laughing, talking about anything.
This porch played host to many a conversation.
Whatever's going on in the neighborhood, whatever's going on in the world, period. She would always talk about that.
But Friday night, it was the place of a crime scene that took the life of a beloved neighbor.
Miss Jackie loved people. She was not mean. She was just a genuine person.
Lebanon police responded to a shooting on Beard Avenue. Officers arrived to find a man shooting a woman who neighbors called Miss Jackie.
She would give you the shirt off of her back if she could. If you could wear it, she would give it to you.
Police shot the suspect, who was taken to the hospital. The woman later died. Her neighbors struggling to process what happened.
She's gonna be missed real bad.
Now there are no conversations to be had, and the painful silence can be felt throughout this neighborhood.
We gonna miss her.
Olivia Michael.
Very much.
News Channel 5.
The TBI is investigating the homicide and the officer-involved shooting separately. Lebanon police say body cam footage and more information will be released.
Don't let me see your hands.
Let me see your hands.
Come over here.
Yeah, sir.
Come here. Don't, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Put your hand. Let me see your hands now. Charlie 41. Shots fired. Shots fired.
An update now to an officer-involved shooting in Lebanon on Friday. An officer exchanged gunfire with a suspect after the suspect shot and killed a woman outside of her home. This is Corey Johnson joins us in studio with details on the newly released body camera footage of this shooting. Corey?
That's right, Bob. Lebanon police released that footage earlier this evening. Now, they tell us that officers were dispatched to a dispute that happened between two neighbors in that area. Now, they arrived on the scene to find an armed suspect in the front yard. And when officials say the man refused to obey the officer's commands, now he started moving toward the woman, pulled a firearm from his waistband and started firing. The officers then shot the suspect. Lebanon police identified the woman killed as 63-year-old Jacqueline Rhodes, a grandmother of 12 and a great-grandmother of 4. Those closest to Rhodes are now grieving the loss.
We came out and he had a gun. And he shot her, and I ran. I wanted to be by her, but I had to run for my life. Miss Jackie was my best friend, and I feel so sorry for her. But she will be missed very much.
Now, the TBI is currently investigating that shooting in its entirety. For more details on this story, go to WKRN.com.